We're turning our attention now to Europe, where we are going to take a look at SIX, which serves the Swiss and Spanish financial centres and a broad international client base.
In addition to operating stock exchanges, it provides services in post-trading, financial data and the payments business, and significantly expanded its footprint with the acquisition of the Acquis exchange in July.
And to look at SIX in more detail, we can speak with Bjørn Sibbern, who became CEO of SIX at the start of the year. Welcome, Bjørn, and belated congratulations on the new role.
Great to have you here, sir.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
The very belated congratulations indeed on your appointment and as the new CEO of SIX, of course. But tell us, how do you plan to leverage your experience from other capital market roles to accelerate the company's position now?
So I've been in the industry for more than 20 years, and I think the starting point for SIX is great. So we run the full value chain, meaning trading, clearing and settlement in Switzerland, similar in Spain. And with our latest acquisition with Acquis, we also have a pan-European trading offering where we actually provide trading across in Europe in 16 markets. So we have a strong position. I think our right to win and where we focus is to expand on what we do in Europe. So our focus is mainly how to grow and do more of the business we do today, mainly in Europe.
Let's touch on that a little bit more, because the acquisition of Acquis has significantly expanded the reach of SIX across 16 markets now. How do you envision integrating Acquis' technology?
So Acquis is a strategic, very important acquisition for us, and we are so happy with, first of all, having the deal done, but also how Acquis have performed post the acquisition. They are trending around 6% pan-European market share, so the second largest MTF in Europe. And if you combine what we have in Switzerland in terms of market share on equities, Spain and with Acquis, we are around 15%, so the second largest exchange in Europe in terms of equity trading. But Acquis have delivered great in terms of the systems they are running on. They run on their own technology. And what we have announced, in the next 2 years' time, we will go live in Spain, Switzerland on the Acquis trading platform. So the vision view is towards our customers is one connection point, and you'll get access to the Swiss market, the Spanish market, and of course the Acquis markets that is already on the platform.
Now, the introduction of Scale Up 2027 signals an ambitious transformation program. Can you share your primary goals for this initiative and what success will look like in a couple of years' time?
Yeah, so the key focus for us with Scale Up 27 is how do we grow faster? As I mentioned at the beginning, we have a great starting point. We sit on the full value chain in Switzerland and in Spain, trading, clearing and settlement. We also sit on data. We also sit on index calculation. And we also run banking services, payment systems in Switzerland. So I think if you look at the 4 business units we have a business portfolio that we really like. But where we see the opportunities is with the strong starting point we have, we can grow more mainly in Europe. On the trading side, but also on the data side and also on the post-trade side. So I think it will be a mix. It's do more of what we do it a little bit faster, do it a little bit better, and also cross-sell a little bit more. We can take a bigger part of the wallet at our customers.
Seems like a great strategy. Now, with your track record in overseeing Europe's 2 largest IPOs in 2024, but also a strong pipeline in Spain and Switzerland, how do you plan to position SIX as the leading venue for growth companies here in Europe?
Yeah, so first of all, if you look at last year, I'm so proud. We had the biggest IPO in Spain last year with Butch. The second largest IPO in Europe last year was Galderma. That was in Switzerland. And the biggest IPO so far this year is also one we had in Switzerland. So in terms of doing big IPOs, we have done a fantastic job last year and also beginning of this year. But what makes me even more happy is actually when I look at the pipeline, we are not only here for the big companies where we're so far at least the best performing in Europe. But if you look at the Spanish market, with the momentum we have in Spain, we have had 3 main market listings, 9 listings in our growth segment, and 1 more to come next week. And we have a strong pipeline. So I think actually, when I look at what we offer, it's not only for the large cap companies, but especially in Spain, we have built a very strong value proposition for SME growth companies. And I think we aim to expand that. Having also Acquis, having also a listing venue in Switzerland, where I think we have basically 3 markets to run on, and I think that gives us a great opportunity going forward.
There has been some ongoing concern about the lower levels of equity issuance and liquidity in Europe compared to over in the US. Do you think Europe can close this gap? And what actions would you prioritise to make the markets more competitive?
So it's a little bit interesting to follow the discussion around liquidity, Europe versus US. I think it's more a UK challenge, an issue. It's UK where you see the issues around losing companies to US. If I look at Switzerland as an example, it's almost similar story in Spain. We have a very strong value proposition. So if you look at the listings, IPOs we have done in Switzerland, they have done super well. Galderma is known for one of the best, if not the best IPO last year. So in terms of liquidity, in terms of pricing, in terms of investor base, I think Switzerland is super strong, and I do not see a real threat from US. We need to be there. We need to always make sure that we work hard on securing liquidity, and price for me is strong. But I think actually when I look at our performance in the past and also look going forward, we have a really strong position.
Now, T+1 is probably going to be one of the most discussed topics over here at Sibos. So in your view, how are you supporting your clients in the transition to T+1? What are you doing there?
So our goal ambition is to run the best infrastructure in Europe. That goes for what we do in Switzerland, that goes for what we do in Spain. And of course, T+1 is a big initiative. We have seen how successful it has been in US. Europe has their agenda, so EU, Switzerland, UK, we are aiming for the same date in October 27. We spent a lot of time working with our customers to discuss with them, discuss the time plan, discuss the readiness. So running infrastructure is not only keeping robust, resilient systems every day, that's what we do, but also to plan for the future. And a part of that big planning is T+1. But the good part is many of our customers, at least the ones from US, have tried it in US before. The good thing is also Europe is aligned, EU, Switzerland, and UK on the same journey in October 27.
So lots to look forward to. Thank you so much for breaking that all down for us. Enjoy the rest of Sibos and see you back in Zurich. That was Bjørn Sibbern, CEO of Six.